Welcome to the Learning Hub's video on formatting papers in MLA style. My name is Sarah Collins and I'm the writing coordinator with the Learning Hub. This video will show you how to format your papers so that you meet guidelines for MLA style. In this tutorial, by the way, we will be using a PC, so if you're a Mac user, there are different settings and menus that you'll need to take into account. So please feel free to contact the Hub for an appointment to go over those specific differences. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is open your Word document. Obviously, but let's get started. With your Word document open, you need to make sure that your margins are correct first and foremost. MLA requires 1-inch margins on all sides for all pages. To check that, all you need to do is go to the Layout tab, might say Page Layout depending on which version of Word you have, and then the first option here on the left is Margins. If you click this, a drop-down menu will show you different options, and you want to make sure that Normal is selected. That gives you 1 inch on all sides. The next thing I would recommend doing is to click into the top right of your page, so your cursor should show up here. In this spot, you'll need to put the following information. Your name, hit enter, and then on the next line you put the instructor's name, and this should be Dr. So-and-so unless you know that they're not a professor, or if they have a preferred name or something that you would give them, and so you could type their full name out instead of Doctor and their last name. But in this case, we'll put Dr. Helton. Enter again, and on the next line you put the class, which should be the call number for the course, so it should look something like this. And then lastly, enter again, and you'll put the date. And it should be formatted with the day first, so we put 21, that's today, and then the month written out, so February, and then the year. No punctuation or anything, it should look just like this. Make sure you follow these guidelines exactly so that you're having perfect MLA style in your paper. Alright, with this information down, you can then hit enter to the next line and then select the center align option in the Home tab under Paragraph. And this is where you place the title for your essay, whatever it would look like. For the purpose of this, I'm going to write title of your essay. Now keep in mind that you do need to capitalize the title of your essay the same as you would anything else, so for a book or an article or anything, where trivial words are not capitalized, so prepositions and articles and things, but everything else is. I, by the way, would also recommend something other than the name of your project. So don't just write Project 1 or Literature Review Assignment or something like that. Give it a descriptive title that actually has something to do with the topic of your paper. Instructors like that, for the most part. So we're almost done. After you've typed out your title, hit enter again to go on to the next line, and then back up in the paragraph box in the Home tab, go ahead and select the left align button. If you want, you can use the ruler to create a tab. You do that by clicking View and then selecting your ruler. And then you can grab the top little caret thing here to drag over to 1/2 inch. And this makes sure that your paragraphs already have their indentation ready to go. But if you don't want to do this step, you can skip it and then just make sure you hit Tab to begin your new paragraphs. Just like that. So the last thing you need to do is create your header. In MLA style, you should have your last name and the page number on every page, including the first page. To do that, you have a few options. You could go up to the Insert tab, and then over here you see Header, Footer, Page Number. So you could select that, and then the top of the page, and right aligned. But I find that that might be a little too much work. So if you want to skip a step and not have to go find it in the Insert tab, you can actually just double click in the top of your page. So if I just put my mouse up here and I double click, it will throw you into the header. And then your page number option shows up right there. You can go to top of page and right aligned. Whichever you do, you then insert the page number and click in front of the page number. My cursor is already there. And go ahead and type your last name and a space. That means that you are all correctly formatted. It will show up on every one of your pages, which is perfect and correct. And then to get out of this so that you can then begin working on your essay, you just double click back into the body of your paper. And you can keep on typing. So for MLA style, that's it. And you're done. So I hope this video was helpful for you and that it will prepare you for your MLA papers in the future. Stay tuned for more video tutorials about various writing topics from the Learning Hub, and if you have any suggestions for tutorials that you'd like to see, please let us know.